Hello guys, my name is Jazmin Bryant. I'm a sophomore here at Columbia, cinema and television art major, concentrating in producing and directing. So as a filmmaker over the years, I have gained a lot of insight and knowledge on the importance of clear communication, strategic organization, and working effectively and efficiently with new groups of people. Currently, I'm enrolled in a class called Practicum. It's a 6-credit-hour class. In order to get in, basically you have to have 2 letters of recommendation and also an interview. And basically, it's a producing class. However, we are paired with directors, we're paired with cinematographers, we're paired with editors, sound mixers, production designers, and at the beginning of the semester, you don't know who you're going to work with. But it's somebody within, but you just don't know who. So through this class, I've been able to learn a lot. I will say it's the most advanced film class, which is really cool. My film, we actually just finished. It was a 4-day shoot. We just got off last night. We wrapped around midnight. We were on set, I think it was 12 hours each day. We had 45 students, $5,000 budget. So Columbia writes the check to me. And as of now, I own the rights to the film. But at the end of the semester, I will sign those rights over to Columbia. So it's a really cool opportunity. I'm hoping to be able to direct the practicum before I get out of here at some point. That's a goal. But my film is titled A Wolf Comes at Night. I just want to let you guys know. And we have our trailer. It will be premiering at Manifest May 11th, which is super exciting. But basically, throughout the semester, I've been planning with these guys and girls. And last night and the last 4 days, more than anything, I've just seen all that hard work and execution pay off. It was extremely rewarding. And I really believe that if something is like worth your time and worth the energy, you should do it with excellence and to the best of your ability. And it kind of relates to SGA, I would say, in a lot of ways. And filmmaking and what I do with practicum and student government, all of those things kind of correlate. As vice president, I value our efforts here at SGA, and I value our efforts to connect students to administration to better the Columbia experience. I really cherish it. If elected, I want to continue to move forward with our accomplishments this year regarding our recruitment efforts within SGA and making students' voices heard. As president, I will listen to understand, not respond. One key attribute I do have is good listening skills, whether it's a peer, whether it's somebody on set, whether it's a family member, a professor. Listening is key when collaborating and working with a team. Active listening skills allow for effective conversation and useful collaboration when planning events, volunteer opportunities, and new ideas. I'm also very open-minded. So, as vice president I already get sometimes bombarded with students' issues or concerns, or even faculty will come up with me with questions, and I don't necessarily always have the answers. But before I respond, I always keep in mind, let's listen to what they're saying. Let's think about it. Let's have an open mind and then respond. So these things are key. And I think, of course, as president too, I'll get bombarded, I'm sure, as well, if I get it. If elected as well, I will conduct myself professionally, as I already do, and make the organization renowned for our professionalism and our successes. Malik has done an excellent job this year with gauging that communication with the Chronicle, so I plan to push that as well. As president, I will continue to serve the Columbia College community by making myself willing and available to assist students in the best way fit. The momentum that we generated this year, encouraging engagement between students and faculty, is a great step in the right direction. Clear, honest, and open communication are key factors for success of establishing and maintaining a healthy dialogue. In order to have good dialogue, there must be regularly scheduled conversations. So this year we were able to implement chair and dean town halls. That's something that we want to continue and move forward with as well. We were able to afterwards kind of reflect, sit down with all the chairs, discuss the pros and the cons. We also had a meeting with the deans and the associate provost. And one idea that we did have is maybe instead of having 3 dean town halls, combining them as one. We do Let's Chat with Dr. Kim, so potentially maybe doing Let's Chat with the deans and making it a longer event and hopefully gain more students in the space. These conversations should be about curriculum. These conversations should be about the pros and cons in the classroom. We need students' voice when it comes to those types of things. I think that's key, and especially talking to administration to get some of the changes that we want made, just to name a few. Another thing that I plan to put a great deal of my focus on is the Student Center. As we know, it is scheduled to be done around this time next year. So our team and I will work towards building a consistent relationship with the administration that's overseeing the space. So my personal goal is to create meetings where students, faculty, and/or administration can discuss the overall vision and the purpose of the space. There's obviously a lot of controversy over whether or not the building should be built. However, I think getting students' feedback and really hearing them out, seeing whether it's the furniture, whether it's the color schemes in the space, whether it's the dining options, but really getting their voices heard, I think that'll change that conversation and we'll start to see some more positive feedback is what I'm hoping. Finally, we have had success in our new recruiting efforts, and I want to maintain the excitement and the energy by expanding on current events and implementing new ideas brought forth by myself, my new e-board, which I'm extremely excited to work with, and the Senate members. So we're going to continue classroom visits. One thing I did this year, actually not too long ago, I did a classroom visit with a senator, and it was very successful. It was as simple as putting up 5 slides on a presentation, explaining who we are, what we do, and what we can offer to students, have a few handy-dandy business cards, and we really got a lot of responses and generated a really good conversation through that. This Thursday, I believe, Student Affairs is throwing Fill Me In, which is extremely exciting. I mean, I've never seen an event done like that. So basically, getting student feedback and really hearing their experience. Do we like Columbia? Do we not like Columbia? How do we really feel? And really gauging them in. Also, I would like to grow the Senate and by encouraging more students to come to our weekly meetings. I understand a lot of students may not want to commit to the Senate. However, these meetings are open to the whole Columbia College community. So whether you're on a committee, whether you come out to an event, whether you just sit in to hear what's up with the student organization, it would be a great way to get more students involved, in my opinion. There's so many opportunities within SGA. I want more students to take advantage, and I want more students to be involved. And another goal actually is getting language written out in the syllabus, whether it's this year or next year. That's something Malik and I have been working on. It's just who we are, what we do, what we have to offer, and what we can do for students. Probably would be awesome to have. And continuing unique social media outreach and creative events, such as Fill Me In. Another cool thing that we did this semester was e-board takeovers. I want to continue doing things like that, where an e-board member takes over the Instagram platform. Students really, it's very personable approach that we're taking, and we really are seeing that students respond to those types of things through social media. So I really want to push that outreach. In summary, my 3 main goals are getting student feedback inside the walls of the Student Center, continuing and building consistent communication between faculty, administration, and students, and then recruitment overall. So I'm extremely grateful to be a part of something so powerful, and I look forward to moving forward in a positive direction. Thank you guys, appreciate it.